You don't need many things to start making your doll underwear. First you want some cotton jersey and some matching thread. You're going to need a few pins, a pencil and some snips and scissors. You'll also need some underwear elastic. This is sometimes called lingerie elastic, and you can see that it has this decorative edging. You can get these in different colours. Today I'm just using white. Okay, let's get started. First we want to cut out our underwear pattern, and then we're going to take this and place it on the wrong side of your underwear fabric. Pin this in place. So you want to put pins in all 4 of these sections and one in the middle. So now we just cut out. So I'm just cutting around the edge of the paper template. I like to do these side pieces first and then the inner leg part. Then I don't have to battle large pieces of fabric. So we can remove the pins now. In a moment, we're going to either take an iron to our underwear, or we can just pinch along this edge to create a little fold or a crease. Sometimes I just prefer to do this. So create a little crease. Mine is about 6 millimeters, which is, I think that's about 1/4 of an inch. Now I have my crease. This is going to be my folded over edge that I'm going to pin my elastic to. When this is folded over, we need to know where to pin the middle of the elastic to. That's what these dots are here for. So if I just hold this over here and just on the outside of the crease line so I can still see it once my edge is folded, I'm going to place that mark, and on the other side as well. For my doll underwear, I'm going to be using a piece of underwear elastic. This is sometimes called lingerie elastic, and just so we know, there are 2 sides to the underwear elastic. There's the right side and there's the wrong side. It doesn't really matter which side you place up, it just depends on which side you like the look of better. But it's just worth noting that 2 sides, they do look different. So as you pin it and create your underwear, just make sure you have the same side facing up. So we need 3 pieces of this elastic. The first piece, the largest, is 30 centimeters, or that's 12 inches. So I'm going to cut that. And then I need 2 smaller pieces. They are each 14 centimeters, or 5.5 inches. And I need a second one, the same length, 14. So when you are measuring, don't stretch it out. Just let it sit naturally. 14 centimeters, or 5.5 inches. 2 smaller pieces and 1 larger piece. I want to fold the edge piece over as we created the crease just before. And then it's this dot here that I'm going to pin my elastic to in a second. So we want the elastic to be facing the wrong side up. So that means that we're going to be pinning the wrong side to the fabric, and on the outside of the underwear, the right side is going to be facing up. So the side that you want facing the outside of the underwear, that's facing down right now. Fold your edge, make sure that's going to stay there. And fold your piece of elastic in half, and we find the halfway point, and we're going to pin the halfway point to the position marked on the underwear. So now we're going to fold this edge over, our 6 millimeters or 1/4 of an inch. We line up the edge of the elastic and we're going to pin that into position 2. I'm just being mindful that the edge of the underwear is not going to poke out past the edge of the elastic. If you have a big fold like this, and you stitch your elastic down, at the end we may need to snip this just to make it a bit neater. But if we can prevent that, that would be great. And as I sew, I'm going to tuck this under so it sits nicely. If it helps you, add another pin now to keep everything where it's meant to be. Just remove these pins as you sew. So now we pin this piece of elastic to the other side. As we sew, we are going to be stretching this out. So we sew and we stretch that out so it sits a little better. Just going to adjust that slightly. So this is how my underwear looks at the moment. So at this point here, I do have a little extra sticking out, so I'm going to be careful to pull this down a little and fold the ends under when I get to it. So now what we want to do is set our sewing machine to the widest zigzag stitch, and we're just going to stretch this out very slightly and zigzag this end down here all the way to the other end of the elastic, stretching it slightly as we sew that down. Okay, so here is my elastic sewn onto one side, and as you can see I did get a little bit of an edge here, so I'm going to pull this back tight so I can expose this raw edge here, and I'm just going to very gently snip this. I don't want to do it too close to the edge of the elastic because that is also close to the edge of the underwear, and I don't want to make a hole in the underwear. So I'm just doing this for neatness. That's one side sewn on. Now I'm going to repeat for the other side. Now we're going to create the side seam of the underwear. We have the right sides together, the wrong side is facing out. So you may find, like mine here, that I've got a little bit of a mismatch in my underwear length here. It's probably because I made one of the edges at the bottom longer than the other. So to fix this, I'm going to pin at the bottom where the elastic is. I'm going to pin that so it holds in place. And ever so gently, we're just going to stretch one piece so it matches the other piece. And when I sew that, I will try to just keep that stretch while we sew it. So change your machine back to a straight stitch, and we're going to stitch along here, and then we're going to finish the seam with a zigzag stitch along the edge here. Before I stitch my zigzag stitch, I'm just going to use my scissors and trim along this edge here just to make sure it's all even. So I'm just using the shorter length of fabric as a guide. And that looks pretty even to me. So I have my edge finished now, and I'm about to place the elastic for the waistband. Again, we want to fold this in half. I'm putting my right sides together, and the seam that we just stitched, that's going to be the center point. But just like we did for our leg elastic, we want to bring this to the wrong side, the inside of the underwear, and we're going to fold down a little. So you can use your iron if you'd like to get a nice crease here, or we can just run your fingers along the edge. Find my center piece and make sure that I'm putting my right side facing down and the frilly bit at the top. So now I have that position, I'm going to fold the very end over and bring the elastic and pin that in place here. And the other end in the same way, fold the edge over and bring the end of the elastic. So that leaves me with 3 positions on my elastic underwear, a couple of other pins right in the middle of these to hold everything in place. So fold it again, just the little edge, find the middle and position the middle with a pin. So I'm just going to spend a minute adding a couple more pins here. Okay, these are my edges all pinned together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I actually used 9 pins to do this. Okay, so now we're going to keep our machine on the zigzag stitch and we're going to stitch down the elastic. Okay, lucky last seam. We're going to do the side seam here, so we need to add both of these pieces together. I just want you to make sure that this piece of elastic is not flipped down and you stitch it like this. So make sure the little scalloped edges are pointing up on both pieces before you pin them together. We want to change our machine back to a straight stitch. Stitch this side first. Before we do the zigzag stitch, we just want to make sure that this edge is straight and even. And we can turn our underwear inside out. Now don't worry if yours is a little bit curly like mine is. You can give that a quick iron or you can just pop it straight on your doll. They don't seem to mind. And that's it. Thank you so much for crafting along with me today. I'll see you next time.
Thank you for watching, and if you found this video helpful, show your support by giving it a like. And if you'd like to stay updated with all of my new tutorials, please subscribe.